Okay, what's up? Good morning, man. What's going on? I hope everybody had a good sleep. I hope everybody was entertained yesterday because it was a really good fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, as you know, Shakur Stevenson beat Herring in a beautiful fashion. Like, if you ain't see his face after the fight, that tells you how good he is. You know what I'm saying? Didn't get too much wear and tear. That's what I like about him. He doesn't get hit that much. Like, you know what I'm saying? So his career is gonna last long if he stays away from the punishment. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then people was talking about his punching power. He has punching power. Did y'all forget he broke Herring's eye open? He broke his eye open with a punch. Broke his eye open. It takes a lot of power to do that. Through gloves. It takes power through the gloves to break your skin open like that. He has punching power. He just throws it enough to control you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you got to understand that you can't just throw the power full force like that. You burn yourself out. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, Shakur's not like Rolly. Rolly throws punches all the time with bad intentions. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he's not like that. He preserves his energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then he hits you when he needs to hit you the right way. Like, you know, if anybody understands. You know? So that's why I consider him one of the best. He's one of the best out of all of them. Out of Teo, Lopez, Haney, Rolly. I consider him the best out of all of them. Because you could put all of them in front of him and he has the boxing skills to beat them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he's a diamond in the rough. He's a diamond in the rough. Now, let's just see if he, you know, because if anybody know, he's going to get ready to have a child. So, we're going to see what it's going to become after that. You know what I'm saying? Is he going to take the boxing more serious? Even though he's taking it serious now. But if he takes it more serious, he's going to be more lethal. You know what I'm saying? And more on point. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, boy, Coca-Cola tastes so fucking good. Yeah, I know Coca-Cola's not good for you, but it's okay to drink it once in a while. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't overdo it. I drink it once in a while. Okay, so we're gonna move on. Oh no, I'm sorry. We're not gonna move on from that yet. Now they're gonna do the unification fight because the winner from that fight is supposed to fight Valdez. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now the next fight is Valdez and Shakur for a unification fight. That's what that fight was for. To who's gonna get Valdez for the unification fight. So it's Shakur Stevenson versus Valdez. As anybody know, I took Shakur to stop Valdez. And that fight's gonna stop him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because remember, Valdez is smaller than Herring. Smaller, he's smaller. He's gonna suffer he's gonna really feel those punches when he hit him. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. From the first round all the way straight through. You know what I'm saying? And all those looping punches he's throwing, Shakur is gonna capitalize off of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, good luck to fucking both of them, but I believe Shakur is winning that fight. You know what I'm saying? So, so remember, Shakur is not Miguel. Shakur is not Miguel. And remember, Valdez vacated the belt to avoid fighting Shakur Stevenson in a lower weight class. At 126, well, you know what I'm saying? So, and then he moved up, and then Shakur moved up with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he wants that Valdez fight, and he got it. He earned it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, we're going to see what happens from that. Is Valdez going to still fight him? I cannot answer anything for Valdez. You know what I'm saying? As you know, he lost his last fight. Valdez lost his last fight. That's right. Y'all heard it from me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, he's going to end up losing this one. He's going to end up losing this one even worse. You know, the last fight, he got beat up. You seen his face, he got beat up. It looked like they hit him with a bat in his face. And this fight is going to be worse. The beating's going to be worse. Like, you know what I'm saying? The other guy doesn't punch harder than Shakur. The other guy that roughed him up. You know what I'm saying? Shakur's going to rag him. And he's going to take that belt from him. He's going to become a two-time unified champion. You know what I'm saying? And altogether, it's going to be a 3-time champion, which is really good. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he's building his brand. You know, so Okay, now we're gonna move on. Okay, we're gonna see what's going on. What's going on for this weekend? I forgot who fights this week. I think that's a good fight this weekend. Matter of fact, like, you know what I'm saying? So give me a sec. Okay. I want to see who's gonna fight. You know. Okay, Jose Zapata versus that's not a championship fight. Like I told y'all, if it's not a championship fight, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, looks like I closed out the month. I closed out the month with a winning. I only lost 2 fights this month. Only lost 2 fights this month, and that's really, really good. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's beyond 100% win. It's beyond that. You know what I'm saying? Because I won a lot of fights this month. You know what I'm saying? So right now, my record is 147 wins with 22 losses. Okay? 147 wins. You know what I'm saying? I need to get 3 more fights to get it to 150. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to work on the back half of it to get it to 200 wins. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I want to finish the year with at least 600 wins, 500 wins. You know what I'm saying? Which is good. Like, you know? So, okay, so let's see November. Let's see what's up with November. Okay. All right, did I do this fight? Jamel James versus... I think I did that fight already. I think I took Jamal James to win that fight. I gotta check it. Okay, Mayer, I gotta do that fight. Okay, I just want to see what fights, like, you know, of course, Canelo Alvarez. That's like 2 weeks. That fight is like 2 weeks away. You know what I'm saying? On this one, I guarantee to win in this fight. I already claimed to win for this fight. So Canelo has to win that fight. Like, if anybody understand. And then we got Anthony Durrell. Okay, that's not a championship fight. I'll say now Elvis Rodriguez popped up again. Now you just seen that, right? Last week, wasn't it last week he was supposed to fight? And now he's popped up again. Elvis Rodriguez over here. Like, fucking people with the typos, man. Okay, that's right. We got Kid Galahad versus Kitco. I think I took Kid Galahad on that one. Okay, David Benavidez versus Jose. I took David Benavidez by knockout. Jose Benavidez Jr. versus Francisco. I took Jose Benavidez to win that fight. Jamie Maguire versus Gabriel Rosado. I didn't do that fight. I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do with that? Nah, matter of fact, I ain't gonna do that shit. I'm gonna take Jamie Maguire. That's gonna be a slugfest in that fight. Whoever hurts who first, that's the person that's gonna win. I'm saying, but Jamie Maguire has pretty good jaw. Like, has anybody seen the way he fights? The way he gets hit, he has a real good jaw. Believe me when I tell you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking Jamie Maguire. I'm doing the fight prediction now. So I'm letting you know. I do fight predictions like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm doing a fight prediction right now. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Tim versus Takashi. Okay, that's why it's not a championship fight. He's a champion. Okay, I don't understand. I believe that's a typo. Like, because he's a champion. No, isn't he? Oh, no, he's not a champion. My bad. That was my mistake. I thought he was a champion, but I forgot that in that weight class, it's Castano and Jamel that has all the titles. Okay, so this is a regular fight with him. So I'm gonna take Tim. I'm gonna take Tim to win that fight. Okay. Okay. November 19th, Demetrius Andre versus Jason. I took Demetrius Andre. That's like a guaranteed win for Demetrius Andre. As a matter of fact, I'm claiming that win. I'm guaranteeing that Demetrius Andre is winning that fight. You know what I'm saying? So it's 148 wins I got right now. Okay. Okay. Julio Cesar Martinez, McWilliams. I took Julio Cesar Martinez to win that fight. Okay, of course, November 20th, bro. I can't wait, bro. Terence Crawford versus Sean Porter, man. Oh, my God. Sean Porter said, yo, I can't believe Sean Porter did this. Sean Porter went on video and said he's going to knock out Terence Crawford for sure. Could you believe that? He just signed his death warrant. Now Crawford's gonna really get into his ass now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Should stay quiet. That's why I don't understand certain fighters, right? They riff to these fighters knowing that these fighters is better than them. They put those fighters in a better advantage to beat them. Like, you keep talking, you keep amping them up, the beating is gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm like, Sean, what the fuck are you doing, bro? This is Crawford here. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't piss that guy off, man. That's the last thing you want to do is piss him off. You know what I'm saying? So now Crawford's gonna smash him. Now. Now he gave him a reason to really beat his ass. Like, let's say he's stupid, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, okay, this one is colored differently over here. Why is it colored blue? It's colored blue. Okay, let me click on that. Let's try to set for November in New York City. Okay, yeah, that'll definitely sell in New York City. And the Barclays Center, all that shit, they make money there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, does anybody know? Of course, I took Teofimo Lopez by knockout. Because he is caboose clean. He's hitting that floor. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, November 27th, Brandon Figueroa versus Stephen Fulton. I took Brandon Figueroa by a smashing. I took him. You know what I'm saying? But to make it clear, if Stephen Fulton wins, I'll congratulate the shit out of him. I promote him too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but I took Brandon Figueroa because, you know what I'm saying? His style, the way he does his style is pretty good compared to his brother. His brother's horrible. And if anybody's seen his brother, he got beat up in the last fight. He quit on his stool. That's how bad the beating was. You know what I'm saying? He kept doing all that head moving shit. He kept getting hit. You know what I'm saying? His brother does it better. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but overall, this fight is going to be a smash-em fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, the person that could take the barrage of punches is the one that's going to win that fight. That could take the punches when they're wear and tear. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. So, remember, Brandon came from a lower weight class. Won a championship there. Went up. Went after a title. Won that title. And then they set up the unification fight with Stephen Fulton. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm taking Brandon by massacre in that fight. Gervonta Davis versus Rolando. Y'all already know I took Romero by upset. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Lomachenko versus Richard Gomez. I took Lomachenko in that fight. But if Lomachenko makes any mistakes and lets Gomez hit him clean, he's going to be in trouble. Remember, this is not Linares hitting you. This is a knockout artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you let Gomez hit you clean, you're going to be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I give Gomez a chance, a real good chance to win that fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. Check this out. We got Sarah Marshall versus TBA. Look, I'm going to show y'all. And I ain't making that shit up. Look. Savannah Marshall versus TBA. I'm taking Savannah Marshall to win guaranteed, and I'm claiming that win right now. So I got 149 wins with 22 losses. That's how good this channel is. You're gonna see. I'm gonna go all the way straight down the stretch and keep claiming fights, and I'm gonna win them shits. Okay, Joseph Parker versus Derek. I think I took Joseph Parker on this one. Josh Taylor versus Jack. Josh Taylor versus Jack. I took Josh Taylor by massacre. Okay, and that's the end of the year. I'm saying my year's not over. My year is over. It's finished by in March. So I still got I still 4 or 5 months left. You know what I'm saying? So so that's it. That's how it's looking right now for the rest of the year. So you know what I'm saying? So okay, so what else? What other news we got? Okay, I covered just about everything. There's just one thing I want to talk about. Somebody asked me a question about Lomachenko. Who you think will be the logical fight for him? You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, okay, let's see here. Let's see the ranking. Okay, we're gonna see. I know he's ranked number 1. Okay, all right. Lomachenko is ranked number 1. Ryan Garcia is ranked number 2. George Linares is ranked number 3. And then who's he gonna fight? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's see this guy. Oh shit! Y'all hurt my stomach. That shit sounded like it was hungry. That shit was pretty loud too. Okay, I want to see this guy because I gotta see his face. So I gotta fucking so many new fighters, bro. I've been fucking going through the whole thing, checking them out. Okay, it's not showing a photo. Okay, I'll get to see him. I'm saying, to tell you the truth, I can't answer what Lomachenko's gonna do, because as you see, you heard the landscape. He's fighting Richard Commey. You know what I'm saying? So, would it be fighting Lama? Look at me. Would it be fighting Ryan? That's a long slide. It's a long slide on that fight. As y'all know, Ryan's been setting up fights and been canceling them. Setting them up, canceling them. Setting them. That's why I retired him. When he said he was retired, I retired him. You know what I'm saying? Rolly's fighting. You know what I'm saying? So I unretired Rolly. You know what I'm saying? But Ryan, he's just there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know what to say about him. Like, you know, he running without his head. That's all I got to say. You know what I'm saying? So if you like the video, put a thumbs up. If you dislike the video, put a thumbs down. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to subscribe.